Destiny 2 Forsaken, the Chaperone weapon review. Anyway, this shotgun I'd say is unique in its own way to me. Like, nowadays there is a type of slug shotgun when it comes to legendaries, but this one's a little bit different because I'd say to me it's funner to play, and also it it's a Destiny 1 weapon which is now Destiny 2. Anyway, the Chaperone is a shotgun which you get from a quest from Amanda Holiday, aka the shipwright in the tower. And basically, this shotgun is a precision slug shotgun, so it only shoots one round, and that round packs a punch, but you have to get a headshot in order to get that one shot kill. But that does give you an absolute ton of range. If you look at the stats, the range is maxed out for the shotguns. The impact is pretty high up there. Stability is not the best quality of any shotgun. Handling speed is pretty high up there. Reload speed is not too shabby, but you can change that around with armor perks and whatnot. So then you have rounds per minute, which is 60 rounds per minute, but that changes when you get a precision headshot because of the trait of this bad boy called the Roadborn, aka when you get a precision kill, it briefly grants you bonus handling, range, and precision damage with this weapon, but also has a hidden perk which increases the rate of fire just a little bit. Um, anyway, basically, when you have this perk going after you get a precision kill, obviously, basically you can shoot farther, and you can get that one-shot kill just a little bit farther, which, well, let's just say it's way better than any other precision slug out there in terms of range. Other than that, it looks cool, it sounds cool, and, well, other than that, other shotguns are just plain, are pretty fun to play around with, even though they're kind of unforgiving at times. This one is kind of hard to use, but for that different reason of that you need to aim for the head. And basically, all the situations you think shotguns are basically used for, it doesn't really work with this weapon. Why? Because it shoots farther, and you need that precision shot. If somebody's in your face, you might as well hit fire in melee and get the two-shot. Yeah, because that's what most shotguns do anyway, except for the very powerful ones. And like I said, this thing does pack a punch. It can two-shot on the body, so that's pretty useful for the follow-up. But if you get the headshot, which is where the perk comes in and whatnot, you get an extra range, handling, and all that cool stuff. So aim for the head. And a small thing to keep in note when it comes to this shotgun is the type of shotgun that you can build around. Like, like a lot of times I'm running armor with the mods for shotguns, like the unflinching perk and whatnot, or the handling holster perk. And right now, like after playing with it a while, I noticed that some exotics actually pretty pair up with this thing pretty well. Like the Stompies, mostly because of the extra mobility you get, and even some subclasses. Like here, I'm using the regular old gunslinger because of the throwing knife, and if I happen to not hit a precision shot, I can always just throw the knife or follow up with the hand cannon. And in this footage, I'm using the thin line hand cannon, aka a high impact hand cannon, but I also found out that the Trust and 180 hand cannons still work out pretty fine as well. And I'd say this is pretty reliable and pretty fun to use if you know what you're doing in PvP. In PvE, you're kind of overdoing it with the damage because it can one-shot mobs in the body and the head. So yeah, getting the headshot is kind of just a little bit too much. But also, it doesn't do as much damage as, well, any other shotgun. Like we all know that the Escalation Protocol shotgun is king of DPS when it comes to player versus environment. Anyway, This shotgun is pretty good though in Gambit because of when you're invading or when you're taking down an invader that is getting kind of close in your face. And you always have a good old shotgun whenever you need to do the damage and you run out of heavy or something. But one thing is for sure, don't think that this thing is going to do an absolute ton of damage in PvE. It just does enough damage so it increases the range a bit in player versus player. So have fun with it. And I'd say it really is fun if you know how to use it. Just gotta get a little bit used to it, and other than that, I'd say this shotgun is a warm welcome from good old Destiny 1 into Destiny 2. And also, it's kind of like an anti-shotgun. Like all the other shotguns, you kind of have to get into somebody's face unless you have the crazy amount of range on some of the perk rolls. But with the Chaperone, with against most shotguns, you can take them out before they even pull the trigger. So, and that is pretty fun. And well, this overall, this shotgun, I like it. I've said it multiple times in this video, and I'd say go try it out for yourself. It is fun, even though the quest can be a little bit long.